And joining me now is the newsmaker of the moment, the Congress leader in the Lok Sabha, Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury. I appreciate you joining us, Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury. At the very outset, are you apologetic? Are you going to apologize for your Rashtrapatni remarks that have caused such a major controversy in Parliament and outside? Are you expressing regret, Mr. Chowdhury?
First of all, my reaction is that simply a trivial issue is blowing out of proportion, which is an eloquent testimony of BJP party's sinister design only to tarnish the image of the Congress party. At the very beginning, once the issue has come up to the media, instantly I expressed in a very lucid tongue that it was nothing but a slip of tongue. I did not have any evil intention, even remotely, to dishonor the highest constitutional post of our country. How can I do it? But the BJP party is hell-bent upon continuing the issue so as to extract a political brownie point given the impending election of many states. This is the only deliberate design being played by the BJP party. I have already shot an appointment.
So do you apologize? No, do you apologize? Have you apologized formally to the president? Are you apologizing formally to President Murmu?
No. I have already shot an appointment with President of India to express myself, and certainly when I will be meeting with her, the issue will be coming up, and instantly, and to that point I certainly express my regret to her. But let me have an appointment with the President of India. But before that, the BJP party, simply they are creating a mountain out of a molehill. Since yesterday, you have all witnessing the design played by the BJP party inside the parliament, outside the parliament, as if heaven have been fallen upon the country. When the price issue, Agnipath issue, other important issues that have been persistently demanded by the opposition party to be discussed in the parliament, they are simply playing an evading tactics by raising these sorts of insignificant issues.
Sir,
again I am reiterating that
so
I have already clarified my position by saying that it is a slip of tongue. Yes.
So you're saying it's a slip of the tongue, but I saw that video clip. You start by saying Rashtrapati and then say Rashtrapatni twice. So clearly either you got your gender wrong, or it suggests your limitations in Hindi, or it suggests that you wanted to send out some kind of a message. I want to understand from you.
See, first of all, when I was asked the question by the concerned media person, at that time I was in the thick of din and bustle, because we were at that time in the agitational mode and Bijay Chowk. Half of the questions were heard up properly, half of the questions were not even heard up. It was hardly audible. However, I had strived my best to respond myself. That is why twice I uttered Rashtrapati ji, but thereafter inadvertently, I have referred the inappropriate word. What more I can say? You are the experienced, most prominent journalist in our country.
You're saying it's inadvertent.
What more a person can say?
Sir, you're sure.
Not
you're saying
only
it's inadvertent. You're saying it's inadvertent, but it is a self goal. but you've embarrassed
Yes.
yourself and the... Sir, but the fact is that you've got to be careful. The journalist himself warned you this is not the right word to use. So, I mean, in a way, Adhir Da, this is not the first time you got yourself in trouble earlier also for dragging into a parliament debate United Nations on Kashmir. There was a tweet in the month of May where you used a reference to 1984 anti-Sikh riots and Rajiv Gandhi's statement. So it seems that, Adhir Da, this is a problem. You've got to be more careful.
See, the fact is, immediately after uttering the reference, I tried to find out that particular media person. But at that time, I had not found him out. And immediately, factually, a few minutes later, I was nabbed by the police also, and I was lodged in the police custody. So how can I find out the person? And at the night also I tried hard to get in touch with the concerned media person. Again, I have been failed.
Sir, the NCW has issued a summons to you. Are you going to respond to the summons?
See,
the NCW, Adhir Da, has issued a summons to you.
Sardesai, you have referred. See, Rajiv ji, before that, you have referred Kashmir, etc., etc. I failed to, understand your questions. So I also failed to make any reply to you. I do not know what were the questions you have asked to me in regard to Kashmir and etc., etc. You have warned me.
Sir, my limited point is that you are being Adhir Da, all I am saying is that several of those who are critical of you are saying that Adhir Da is not a natural speaker in Parliament. You are the leader of the Lok Sabha but not a natural speaker. You are a street fighter, you are a politician, 5-time MP. But you have to be very careful with the words you use inside Parliament. Parliament is not a street akhada, so you have to be careful. You are now the leader of your party in the Lok Sabha, so every word of yours is being looked at, whether you refer to United Nations in the context of Kashmir or Rashtrapatni now.
See, in the context of Kashmir, I have referred the historical fact. There is nothing wrong of it. I can even debate on this issue. It is an historical fact. Neither you nor me can defy it. But if anybody wants to distort the version out of the context, then what can I do? So the fact remains that right now the entire political scenario is being vitiated by simply resorting the distortion of the facts. In the Parliament also, outside the Parliament also. So I am telling you, inadvertently, inappropriate reference I have made. Certainly I have made. But that does not mean that it is the only person, Adhir Chowdhury, has committed this kind of, slip of tongue. Our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, who is ruling the country for twice, he is going to strike a record in the country. How many times he has committed such kind of word derogatory to the common people of our country? May I recall you, may I remind you, Beti Bachao, Beti Patao, the Beti Bachao, Beti Patao, Beti Padao, Beti Patao, who has commented it? Who has commented it? But there is no debate on it because he is the Prime Minister. But as I am a member of Parliament who has been selected by my leader to lead my party in the Parliament. You are unnecessarily heaping up the allegations
as a result,
Sonia, and that is also without rhyme or reason.
Adhir, Sonia Gandhi herself has been now targeted. She has been asked to give an apology. She apparently has made it clear that Adhir Da has already apologized. So I want to get it clear. What has Sonia Gandhi told you? And have you told her very clearly that you have apologized for your comments?
See, I am feeling a great mortification because For me, my leader, my respected leader, Madam Sonia Gandhi ji, has been targeted by the ruling dispensation in a very reproachable manner, in an obnoxious manner, and that is why I have been suffering from mortification, from pain and agony. If I commit any wrong, the BJP party has every right to allege me, to accuse me or punish me. I am here to bear all the consequences, to face all the music. But instead of me, unnecessarily, they are targeting Madam Sonia Gandhi. This is a mortification for me. Madam has never ever suggested us to do or commit any wrong, any unparliamentary postures. Yes, she has suggested me to write a letter to President of India, certainly, and I will be abiding by her direction, by her suggestion. Not only her suggestion, it is my pique of conscience which has propelled me to seek an appointment with her. So where lies the fault of us? Instead of me, the BJP party,
so can I ask you,
with an evil intention, in a sinister design, targeting Madam Sonia Gandhi, if they want to fight with me, most welcome, but not my leader, Madam Sonia Gandhi ji. For the decade, Madam Sonia Gandhi ji
can I therefore ask you, can I therefore ask you,
BJP party's derogatory comments. BJP party over the decade has been accusing her in an uncivilized manner. In an uncivilized manner. Still, the caravan has been going on.
Can I therefore ask you in conclusion, as far as you are concerned, you are writing to the President, explaining your position, and for you the issue is closed.
Certainly,
am I correct?
I am doing, say first, yes, certainly. No, certainly, because I have already shot an appointment. If I do not find any appointment, then alternative way is to send a letter to her residence. Certainly.
Yes, but you will be more careful about the words you use in the future.
I will try to.